Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to the epic conclusion of the
Raven episode 3! Woo! Let's get hyped.
Is it episode 3 or chapter 3?
Episode. Isn't it episode or chapter?
I
So
guess
that means we'll be a chapter 4? And chapter 5?
No.
And chapter 6?
I think
Yeah?
this is the end. I was looking at the other stuff that these guys make.
Yeah.
And like they're all really weird games that are nothing like the Raven whatsoever. So there's very little hope there. But yeah, so we're going into the final section of the Raven here. I feel like episode 2 was a bit shorter than episode 1, but we sort of blasted through it pretty quick, didn't we? So
I think we kind of got used to the game, so we know exactly what we're supposed to be looking for and how to get through.
Yeah. I also just clicked resume game instead of new game here.
Oh.
So it's brought us back, so we don't want to do that. And I'm probably going to cut this out.
Congratulations. Don't leave it in like you did last time, please.
No, look. What are you talking about?
You did that.
All right. New game, chapter 3. Ooh! Am I going to cut together another previously on the Raven segment, I wonder?
Do it, yeah. You should do a little something. Nothing too long like you did last time.
What are you talking about? There was a lot to go over. Can't cut details. All right, let's do it. Chapter 3. It's going to just throw us in the action as well straight away, really unceremoniously.
If you're not making any progress, take a break and relax.
Oh my god, here we go.
Oh.
Adil, you old dog.
Inch bothers me. He's shown what he's capable of. What if he finds out about our plan?
How would he? We're careful.
He's more ruthless than we expected. The bomb on the train. I don't want to think about it.
We need to make sure that we stay calm.
You mean that I stay calm?
I'm not worried about you. I know you.
Oh my god, I thought we were playing as her for a second. One moment. Do you want to like recap?
Yeah, go ahead.
So he's Inch's accomplice. Inch is claiming to be the Raven, but we think maybe he's not the original Raven.
Yeah.
Inch is a bastard that is ruthless and tries to kill people.
And he's racist, obviously.
Is he racist?
He's racist, obviously.
Why are you bringing racism into it?
Dude, he has a manslave that's brown. He's tinted a little bit.
He's a butler. Oh, are you saying Adil is the manslave? Come on, how is that racist? He's like American. He's just tanned.
He's tan on the brown side.
Dude, why would she be with like? Okay.
Dude. Oh, what was that? What was that?
As I said, I was like, "Whoa, that is really."
She got that jungle fever, man.
Oh my god. Okay, so they were together, but he's actually trying to double cross Inch somehow.
Right.
Because he's with her.
And the plan, we don't know what the plan is.
No.
They always hinted at it that he's gonna do something, but.
Dude, we might find out for once and for all exactly what happened to the Baroness here. Because last time we only had theories, if you remember.
Right.
And I think we might have missed an achievement.
But was he there, though?
Correct.
That's the thing. Was he there? Or will they show it anyway?
Well, he's on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, doesn't a gun get fired on the deck? And Oliver sees it or something. He says, "Oh, go up." And then everyone's upstairs. And then the recording of another gunshot is heard in the Baroness's cabin. But also there was a real gunshot in the Baroness's cabin because you remember they used like the ghetto silencer, the like pillowcase thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's that called? It's not a ghetto silencer, is it?
Oh, poor man's silencer.
Poor man's silencer.
Well, I like how poor man and you got ghetto, and we were just talking about
what?
Racism. Congratulations.
People in the ghetto are poor. I stand by that. I don't think that's racist.
In the ghetto.
Dude, what is a ghetto?
In the ghetto.
Oh my god. Okay, alright, we'll recap. Let's do it. The plan. Okay.
Shall we go over the plan one more time?
Good idea.
Yes, please.
We know that Inch hid the first eye in the Baroness's luggage.
I'll break into her cabin and replace the eye with a fake.
Right. We'll steal the second eye in Cairo.
And Inch will be caught in the act.
It's simple.
The devil is in the detail. I have to get into the Baroness's cabin undetected, then find the secret hiding place, and I can't leave any evidence behind.
Yes. And Inch said something about a combination, so the hiding place might be locked.
One step at a time. I think I'll assess the situation first.
And I think I'll make myself comfortable for a little while.
So this is how married life will be.
Works for me.
Dude, this is so complicated. Okay, so she's in the room.
Does she do
The
it?
Baroness comes in drunk. She shoots the Baroness, and then and Gebhardt at the same time is like, Gebhardt's like, oh, I'm already trying to murder her, and like all the wires get crossed.
Oh my gosh.
Or like the Baroness gets shot early, and Gebhardt's like, oh shit, what do I do now, kind of thing. Oh my god, this is really complicated. Okay, all right, okay, and these two are going for the eye. That's pretty interesting. All right, show me the fake.
Everything went according to plan in London?
Except for the explosion, yes. The Bobby was right on time.
Because he had a good tip-off.
I had enough time to take the eye, but unfortunately there was no time to replace it with the fake.
Where is it?
Oh.
Hold on, what?
A work of art. Almost as beautiful as the original.
I can't tell the difference.
Inch could. But if all goes to plan, he won't have a chance to take a closer look at the jewel until after the burglary at the Egyptian Museum. Will Legrand cause any trouble?
Everything's still going according to plan. That means he's clever, but not clever enough.
And the Bobby?
Peasant's cunning, nothing more. He won't be able to solve the puzzle on his own.
There's still Inch.
He doesn't suspect anything. We laid the foundation well. I've been his assistant for months already. He doesn't trust me, but he thinks he can play me for a sucker. That's enough.
Wow, okay, dude, they just described us, the real hero of this story, as peasants cunning. He doesn't care that we, Zelna, can figure it all out, and we absolutely will. Okay, what about Inch?
Speaking of Inch, I saw him talking to you in Venice. What was it about?
He was angry because his attack on the train failed and because I lost my ticket.
How did you get on the ship?
As a stowaway, locked in a cold, dark cargo hold.
Poor boy. I'll go out now and lead the police
Wow.
and master thieves around by the nose.
I find that hilarious.
I can think of something else.
Oh!
I can't.
Oh.
Wow, denied.
Denied.
Bro, I feel
That's
for you
like-
there.
I was about to say that's like marriage, but it's
Can't
not
sort
like
out
my
his blue
marriage.
balls. Wow. Do you want
I-
to talk about that for a little
No,
bit?
no, no, it's not like my marriage.
Okay. Alright.
That's what that's the usual joke that people make, but
We'll get there eventually, people. Oh my god, we're playing as her now.
Dun,
This
dun,
is
dun,
the
dun,
third
we're
character.
chick. Make her dance. Dance, girl.
I'm gonna go back in the cabin.
Oh, let me get my ones.
I don't want to deny this guy. Look, Adil, I'm sorry, baby.
Oh.
We ain't got long. You've been in
Oh.
a stuffy cargo
He
hole.
has the
Baby,
enviable
you know it.
talent of being able to sleep anywhere, anytime. He once fell asleep on a cable car and only woke up after he'd already gone up the mountain and back down again.
That sounds like what's that condition where you fall asleep all the time?
Sleep.
No,
Apedia.
I feel really stupid at the moment. Whatever. Look at Adil.
It happened pretty fast between us. It was magic when we first met. Birds of a feather flock together, and he can be very charming.
This is so Disney. Okay, he snored. Also, he's a bit of a hunk with his shirt off, no?
Daddy wasn't at all amused when I brought him home, mind.
Whoa.
But I don't think he'd have been satisfied with anyone.
Oh, Daddy!
You're playing the part here, huh?
Yeah, you gotta get in her mind, dude. So, from now on, the only thing we can say, okay, is RP for her. Ooh, look at this lovely hat box. It's got all my favourite hats in it.
I don't like wearing
shit.
hats, but they do fit the role. And I have to admit that the day in London when we shopped for Patricia Mayers
Hold up.
was a lot of fun.
Hold up. Hold up. So she's not the daughter of some big guy? She's been faking it this whole time?
Yeah, I guess, well, no, she just said her real father would never approve of... Well, I guess that speaks nothing about her wealth.
Yeah, she went shopping to play the role.
Yeah. Well, maybe she is still wealthy, but she's just taken on a different persona here. You know? Maybe. Or maybe she's faking the British accent and she's American, just like, what's his face over here? Because, like, Adil was really bad at that. Interesting. Search the suitcase. I love that we get to go in this room, by the way. We tried so hard in episode 1 to come in here. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We never could.
Now we
Normally
know.
I don't carry so many things around, but it would have been suspicious if I'd come aboard with nothing but a rucksack whilst pretending to be the daughter of a wealthy family.
See?
There you go.
Yeah. I figured. Wow.
I got this necklace from my father. It's supposed to remind me that money isn't the most important thing in life. If all you've got is this penny, as well as family and friends, then you're a very rich girl, he said. I'll take it with me. It'll bring me luck.
Or we're going to use it to MacGyver stuff. Is it in our inventory? Boom, there it is.
Wow.
We're going to MacGyver something. So look, we got the fake jewel with us.
So
Yeah.
okay, so he gave you the fake, he gave you the fake jewel to switch it out.
Well, yeah, we're swapping it in the Baroness's cabin.
Now we're switching it. Okay, so he's not with her for the money. So that's what it is. They're actually a couple. Hopefully, it's not one like those cliches where she just steals the real jewel and runs away and leaves him high and dry like every movie out there. Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe. No, from what we've seen so far in the plot, that can't happen, but maybe later on it can. But yeah, I guess neither of these people have much money and they're both in it together somehow. I want to examine the jewel, see what she thinks. Oh, I can't actually. Oh, that sucks. Or maybe I can.
I have no idea where Inch had the fake jewel made, but it's amazing. Even someone with as much experience as I have has to look twice before realizing it's a fake.
Okay, wow. So she knows jewels. I wonder if that's relevant.
I got this necklace from my father. If all you've got...
Okay, so there's that. And I guess, there's some interesting character development there. Anything else in the suitcase?
I always try to carry as few personal items as possible. If my things are ever searched, they won't reveal my true identity.
Okay, so it's mostly an empty box, I guess. Nothing else with a
Alright.
deal here? And then-
All right. I know you like looking at his pecs, but we could move on now, right?
No, look. You got to be thorough with this game. I don't want to miss anything. This is the final chapter. We're going to have a look in the bathroom. Okay?
We booked this cabin because it's centrally located.
Thank God.
Easy to duck in whenever we need to. Of course, the fact that it's a first-class cabin with a huge bathroom and shower had nothing to do with it.
It's quite a small first-class cabin.
I don't want to go in there and she's like, let's take a shower. Like, there goes the fan service.
As soon as I've swapped the jewels, I'll treat myself to a hot
Boom!
shower, and then we'll see how the evening progresses.
Oh, we have got plans, my friend. We have got plans.
As soon as I've swapped...
Okay.
Are you enjoying?
I'm really
playing?
looking forward to the way this story goes. He's not going to get caught or anything. We're just going to make whoopee after we've made the trade. So right
Make
now,
whoopee.
Zelna is unconscious downstairs because a deal hit him. Do you also remember early on some people said in the comments that it was interesting that she knew that we, Zelna, were a police officer when we first met? And now we know why, because obviously she's been keeping tabs because she's working with a deal who's met us. You see? Okay, so do we want to go downstairs or do we want to just go swap the jewel straight away?
Swap the jewel. Swap the jewel.
No, I don't want to swap the jewel because the Baroness is in here probably drinking. Let me go in, please. Oh, I feel like I've missed stuff.
Am I going in? Oh, hello.
Yeah, because it's triggered a cutscene. Oliver is meant to be looking for us downstairs as well, if you remember. And yet, for some reason, he didn't find us. Do you remember?
Yeah. Well, he didn't look very hard.
Oh, look at these people.
Wow, look at
Such
this. She's
fake
scary.
enthusiasm.
Yeah, look at that. So scary. She always has this freaky face on.
Bravissimo!
Bravissimo!
It's me,
Would it be okay for you
Mario.
if I get some fresh air up on deck?
Yippee.
Of course, my dear. Give my regards to the sea.
Who says that? Give
I
my
sw-
regards to
Dude,
the
look at that smile.
Dude,
They're doing drugs together,
don't
man.
be jelly of her.
This-
She's a humble lady.
Oh, look at that walk. He's like, I'm gonna get me some.
Yeah, did you see the way he was walking?
Yeah, dude. Like he was ready.
Okay, whoa. I want to
Oh.
go downstairs. I want to see Zelna, make sure he's okay. And I want to see why Oliver wasn't, like, saving our behinds. I never
What if
noticed
it-
that scary picture there either as well. By the way.
It takes like a weird turn. He's like talking to Professor Gellner. It's like, oh, we gotta kill her.
Oh, what am I doing? This isn't where we want to be, is it? We want to be out on the front of the deck and then downstairs there. I remember the way. There's stuff we can do here though. This is so weird. Like anything we pick up here.
Very fine handiwork. The model maker even wrote the name of the ship on the tiny life preservers. But the winter garden at the back of the saloon is missing. And the stern deck looks different. It was obviously made before the ship was remodeled.
Winter garden.
She's obviously a very intelligent woman.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a fine point and well made.
The only regular event seems to be the nightly drink in the saloon. Judging from the rest of the entertainment program, it seems necessary.
Do you know what I really want to do? I want to compare her observations of this stuff to Zellner's observations.
Yeah.
How cool would that be? With magazines.
Several journals and magazines. Ah, this looks pretty interesting. Art and culture today.
Is she seriously reading it right now?
Huh, there's something about the exhibition. Unique masterpieces exhibited for the first time together in their home country. Tireless efforts of Baroness von Trebitz.
Okay, yeah, well, she's reading it because we asked her to. Do you want to go in the medical center? See what Gebhardt is scheming?
So we're in her head, just controlling her body.
I don't. Yeah, you describe it in a scary way. Oh, we get to go in.
Whoa.
What's our excuse for seeing the doctor here? Quick, make one up on the fly.
Oh.
How can I help you, young lady?
Quick!
She wants some. She
wants some.
He's a squeeze.
Dude, what?
He's a side
Stop.
squeeze. He's a side squeeze, dude.
That's inappropriate.
What do you mean?
It's inappropriate. This is the 60s.
Women like older guys in the 60s.
Swinging 60s. He's
The
not that old.
swinging
He's just bald,
60s.
dude.
The swinging 60s. You just added in that extra cherry on top, didn't you?
And he's not old. He's just bald. Come on, look. Cut some men with receders some slack, yeah.
Yeah, with that mustache, I don't think so. That
Okay.
Hitler mustache.
Okay, doctor.
Are you the ship's doctor?
Yes, of course.
You see, that's what I thought. Because you've got a uniform and you work in the medical center.
Well
Wow.
spotted, young lady. My name is Dr. Gebhardt. How can I help you?
Wow. By the way, this wheelchair here in the corner is like freaking me out. I'm like, oh no, no, kill it. Okay.
It's just like the eyeball in Breaking Bad. He's like, what is that? What's that eyeball mean?
What did that ever mean?
Because the air. Oh, I can't see.
I know it was. Dude, you can. The show's over. I know it was from the Teddy.
Yeah.
But like, it kept reappearing the whole way through the entire
It makes
series.
no sense why. I was a little bit annoyed and let down. Yes, I get it. A teddy bear fell for some child up there in the sky. But seriously, did it need to be all over the place like that?
I'm sure it was meant to be like symbolic of something, or like there's some subtext to why the eye keeps coming back. Why Walter kept the eye all these years?
Well, like the body parts were all over like the city. Like it was like very bad.
Yeah. But you know that the eye, long after that storyline's over, he keeps the eye as a memento. Like it keeps appearing in scenes. The question is, why did the writers leave it in the show? Like
it could be because that's around the time he poisoned the kid. Wasn't that time around that he poisoned the kid? Was it?
Well, that's a big spoiler. Yeah, but all around it.
Oops.
It's cool.
He might have
cool.
kept it like, okay, you know, the kid and the eyeball and stuff. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe. It's a reach,
man.
but you know, a lot of that
Kids
was a
poison eyeball.
Yeah.
Passengers on board.
What are the other passengers like?
Listen, young lady, I do not really have time to chat right now.
What, me,
Today
me,
is my
Bobini?
first day, and it is going differently than I had expected.
You do seem a little stressed. Maybe you should relax. Stress isn't good for you.
You're right. If there is nothing else I can help you with.
But you weren't really helpful at all. Maybe I'll come back later. Bye now.
Wait, whoa. We so we were just getting an assessment. Dude, he is on edge. So that people remember, by the way, he's just realised Baroness von Trebitz is on the boat and that she's going to rat him out because of, what was it, like war crimes or something? Like,
Yeah.
Because he was like the doctor of her sons who died in the war. And she has seen him and she's going to warn Legrand that there's a murderer on the ship. So he's going to try and kill her quickly. And the problem here is we need to get into the Baroness's room also. So
And we're not. We're just lollygagging, playing
dude,
dumb
look,
white
there's
girl while talking to
There's a
doctors.
whole new ship for us to explore here, okay? We've never been here before.
We briefly discussed whether we should try to steal the second eye here on the ship. The lack of escape routes and the 10-centimeter thick door to the safe settled the question.
Okay, so no?
Legrand is an important part of our plan. He's the one who'll arrest Inch in the end. But there's still a lot to do before that happens.
So what do you think, by the way, initially? Are you excited to see these two get the eye? Are we rooting for them or not?
I don't know. I think I'm just along for the ride to see what the game wants me to think. Yeah, like I one thing is for sure. I want to know who the real Raven is. That's what I'm betting on, and I don't like if he is the Raven, I don't like the Raven.
Yeah, well, what I want is Inch dies, Zelna didn't die, Zelna is the original Raven, and these two end up with the Prophet in the end. And Zelna lets them go.
That is just too perfect.
Too nice and perfect. I think you're right.
Just like the ending of Breaking Bad.
I think you're right about that, actually. I think that we were talking about it before. I think that's a great show, but it's got a very uninteresting ending. And a lot of people were satisfied with the ending, but I don't think the ending will leave it to be remembered in any way.
No,
oh,
it's
this
a
deck
journey.
chair is where we're going to be on this deck chair later.
Naked,
Maybe we can,
right?
Chair in the
Wow,
sunshine on a cruise
Well, not
ship.
naked.
I'd be a fool to miss out on that tomorrow.
Dude,
But
look.
I have to take care of my duties before I can relax in the sun.
This is a classy channel I run here. Please stop bringing it back to sex jokes.
What? Oh, there's no sex jokes, dude. You were just talking
You just
about
said
the guy's
about her
pecs.
laying naked in
You
the sun.
Dude,
I know this
it's
is Europe,
practically
but
naked. It's practically naked. I wouldn't, really? I wouldn't let my wife out there with practically
yeah, but the
naked.
important giblets are like
watching
all
guys
covered
just
up.
walk by like little dogs, like walking on the street. You ever seen like a man's tongue wagging out the side of his face looking at a girl? Because
No,
I
I
have.
haven't.
I have.
At your girl. At your woman.
No, I would take their tongue and rip it. Well, I don't really care.
Whoa.
Okay, guys.
Oh. Okay.
You know, they can look, but they can't touch, right? I mean, you can't get mad at every guy that looks at everything, right?
In a way, it's sort of a bit of a pick-me-up for you, I suppose, if people are checking out your wife. It's like, hey, yeah.
I don't know about that, but
This
okay.
should be the entrance to the cargo hold. Not really my
It is your concern. Go and see Zelna. Make sure he's okay. Why isn't Oliver down there? It is your concern.
Look at them over there. Look at this.
Do you want to play shuffleboard?
No.
Down it,
Pool, curling, shuffleboard, all the same to me. I'm not interested in any of that now.
That's pretty cool, because that is direct. I remember Zelna's thing here, and he was like, I don't really know what this is. It looks like a version of bocce, I think that's what he said.
Are we like the narrator, like in Stanley Parable, and we're just forcing her to do stuff? Like,
The
go
two
here.
of them seem to be in a private conversation. I'd better not disturb them.
What are you
When
talking
Adil
about?
and I were following the professor in London, I was disguised. But that doesn't mean he won't recognize me now.
Okay. Why were they
Really?
following the professor to get into the museum and access or something, I guess? Maybe.
No,
Oh, no, we can talk
I
to them.
won't talk to them as long as I can avoid it.
All right, fine.
Jeez.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's not how the story is supposed to go. You don't have free will. Oh, I understand what happened here. You're a human. It all makes so much sense now. Alright, let's go back. And now we'll go up, and then that's the entire ship explored, and we're ready.
Yeah.
visit the
Uh-huh. It's like, well, you playing an RPG and you're leveling up right now? But this is like your own psychotic way of leveling up?
Dude, this is me walking around finding all the NPCs and playing triple triad with them, so I get all the cards.
Right.
Do you know what game I'm talking about?
I've heard of it. Triple try it.
It's Final Fantasy VIII. That's the way to play that RPGs. Here we go. What do you think about this ventilation shaft? I like how it's turned off already. Do you see that? That's our escape route, I'm telling you. Or Adil's. Adil's going to get caught here. That fan's off. Why?
A classic. The thief enters through the ventilation shaft. Can it really be that easy?
Wait. I don't want to do it just yet. No! I guess the door was probably locked.
The cover is screwed shut.
Oh.
Well, we'll use our penny on our necklace to get in that. Come on. I'm a better MacGyver than this.
The penny might be the right size.
Give me a challenge. This is chapter 3.
So she's gonna mess up her little penny that was given from her father.
Perfectly into the screw slot, but my fingers.
That's what she said.
Strong enough.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Okay. Wow.
Oh!
Let's go ask the crew if they've got screwdriver.
Pow! Right in the kisser. That's what I'm saying.
That was also inappropriate.
What do you,
Handsome
dude?
sailors are standing at the table and studying a marine map.
It's like you can't win at the moment. Whatever you say, I'm like inappropriate.
You always do that she said jokes, so I don't want to hear
If
it.
someone leaves the bridge, I'll pretend to be stargazing.
Yeah,
And
but I
if
do
that
it at
doesn't
perfect
work,
moments where
I'll
it
just
makes
turn on
incredible
the
amounts of
charm.
sense and like sends people into fits of laughter.
What, dude, that didn't make sense. Dude, that was the best one I've heard all week. Okay.
Wow, you really don't toot your own trumpet, right?
No,
Wow.
no. What are you talking about? No, you're saying. You know what?
what
Forget
she
it.
said.
Forget it. You better have cut out your part and make me sound like a bubbling fool.
Okay.
All right. So hold on. I thought you were gonna go down the shaft.
Yeah, but we can't because our fingers aren't strong enough. So either we need to get a deal, which is why he gets caught up there because that's when the gunshot goes off, or something else. But I want to listen at the door also.
I'm sure I could help you if... Stand aside. If you told me what you're looking for. You're just getting in my way. Now get out. I'll wait at the door, madam. Yes, yes.
Wow, this is
Oh, Miss...
Mayors.
Patricia
Can I
Mayors.
help you?
No, I'm just having a look around the ship. Good day.
She's like used a different voice for everyone. Oh man.
That was close.
So everyone's in the dark and confused right now. Inch doesn't know what's going on with the Baroness. Gebhardt doesn't know anything. We don't know anything. These guys are in the most control of the situation, but even they don't know what's going on with Gebhardt. Alright, so Inch is out of the room now. Have you got a screwdriver so I can break in?
Yeah.
He's not a brilliant
Hold on.
planner, but he is smart and careful. He senses danger. I'm afraid he might suspect that something is wrong.
So what do we do? Do we talk to
Oh,
our
you
boy?
are there. You just said hold on. I'm like, okay, I'll wait for him to come back.
Oh, no. No, wait, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay,
I think he's frightening. You look in his face and you'd believe that he's at peace with the world and himself. But Adil told me about his moon swings. From one moment to the next, the mask falls away, and he's capable of anything.
That reminds me of the villain in episode 3 of Sherlock this season. Which, by the way, I want to clarify to everyone as well as Matt. It was actually a good episode, despite what I said before. I liked Reflection too. Alright, let's go get a deal.
The only way they'll get there if they watch Visual Wood and this at the same time.
Yeah, which they absolutely all do. Where's Adil gone?
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. He double-crossed
As
me.
soon as I've swapped the
Okay, alright. I know I keep clicking that door. It's because I like the idea of the shower scene thing.
Right,
So, I'm
right.
just sort of reminding myself of it. Where has Adil gone? This is really curious to me now.
I thought you run a very clean channel. What's up with that?
I consider that to be romantic rather than anything else.
Romantic, a lonely shower scene with herself.
Romantic. That's why they put them in the movies, Matt.
Right. Not to get little kids, they're selling sex.
A
Basically
wonderful
selling
concept.
To
sex.
little
Wasn't it?
kids? Okay.
Oh, of course they do. All the Disney
I wouldn't have
kids?
expected you to be a connoisseur of classical music.
Because I'm American?
Because you're young, and friendly, and radiant. Someone like you doesn't have to know a lot to get along well in life.
Oh. Okay.
Old people are generally prejudiced, I will say.
Are you easily prejudiced at your age?
In my long experience, there's often a core of truth at the center of every prejudice.
Prejudice is the reason of fools.
Was that written in the book you once read?
Oh,
Oh.
I've read many books. Good books.
But not my books, you mean to say?
You're a writer?
Mm-hmm. What can I do for you,
Oh,
Miss-
actually, I don't like her at all right now.
She's acting very douchey.
Yeah, Miss Marple has been...
Oh, you
yeah.
don't know me? Ah. It's like,
Yeah, yeah,
jeez,
right?
Calm down, son. Stop tooting your own horn like somebody I know.
Do we admit to her... Whoa, what's that supposed to mean?
Acting.
You know, I'm not planning on throwing myself at a man.
I'm glad to hear it. You have to work. Earn your own money.
Oh, I will. My grades are excellent, and I really want to study acting in New York.
None of my books has
Oh,
ever been
God.
made into a good film. The stories were twisted, shortened, and simplified so that even the dimmest fellow could follow them.
I want to do theater and travel. I speak 3 languages.
That would be 3 more than most people your age can speak. Do what you have to do. But stay away from bad men.
Is Adil a bad man?
Dun dun.
I like the idea, by the way, as well, also that comment where they're like, oh, all my movies have been shortened, blah, blah, blah. It's sort of maybe a message from the devs being like, yo, look, our video game can have just as much depth and whatever as we want in a book. Like, I quite like that idea.
Is this your
Jenny.
first trip on the Lydia?
That's quite enough. Life is too short for conversations like this. I do wish
Wow.
that rather delightful Swiss policeman had come along.
I heard you had an interesting trip on the train.
Wow.
It was thrilling. I'm hoping for an encore. Perhaps in Cairo.
Wow, this conversation's been really weird. What do you think of the
He
vibe?
Wow.
certainly does. His numerous
Whoops, I accidentally clipped
playmates
through
in
that.
Austria can tell you more about it than I.
You mean Mr. Kreutzer is a womanizer?
I'm not talking about cheap skirts. I'm talking about expensive clothes. A man like him needs funds to support his lifestyle. Just go over to him, my dear. Tell the maestro that your family is wealthy. You have everything he's looking for. Money and a pretty face.
Hold your tongue. Mr. Kreutzer, Lady Westmacott, please.
Or did you have your eye on me, Mr. Kreutzer? Old, yes, but rich.
Jezebel.
This is crazy. They're like so
Mr.
sarky at the
Kreutzer.
moment.
Maestro.
Whoa.
I had no idea that had blown up in this room. Like, wow.
Whoa. Damn.
used to-
She's.
Freeloader.
Oh my god. What was it you used to say about Zelna, that he was an old guy that didn't give a crap anymore? Boom. This is a perfect example of that.
Dude, like.
Also.
Like Zellner and this lady, they're like perfect for each other. They're both old and they don't care. They say
Zelna
whatever.
isn't that old. He's a middle-aged man.
He is
She's
not
like
middle-aged.
ancient and like in a wheelchair. He's middle-aged. Come on, just because he's
not
middle-aged. He's not
middle-aged.
wrinkly. He's
He's
not got old man voice. He's
She might be-
perfectly athletic.
She might be 10, 20 years over him.
30, 40 years
No,
older.
10 or
Dude,
20.
he's like 45. She's like 80.
Listen. It can still work, man. It can still work.
You are the matchmaker from hell.
You tell me he should get like a pretty young thing, like Miss Elizabeth here.
This is okay. There's a 40-year difference. This is you setting me up with a 60-year-old and saying it's a match made in heaven. Oh, they're so right for each other. Wow.
Hey, you don't like older women? What are you trying to say? There's probably older women watching this show
Oh,
right now.
dude,
They
what
want
did I
your
watch?
they want your hot bod that they have never seen.
I watched The Wolf of Wall Street last night,
Oh, I need to watch that.
and there's this really weird scene in the film. I'm not sure what the overall message of the film is. It's a pretty good film, but like there's this one bit where like Leo DiCaprio is just having a chat with this like old lady, and like all of a sudden there's like tons of sexual tension, and they're like thinking, are they hitting on each other? And then they almost go in for a kiss. It's actually kind of a hot scene. It's really weird though. It's like, what the hell? Where's this come from? And then nothing happens. They just brush it off, and then the rest of the film continues. It's like really weird.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, freeloader.
You and Mr. Kreutzer, you seem to know each other.
Not really, but I know his type. Parasites who cling to the rich and famous and suck them dry. The young, misunderstood painter. The innovative writer who writes books that no one wants to read. The musical talent that has to be supported. The ladies and gentlemen of high society let the others use them and call themselves patrons. Another word for fool.
Didn't you finance archaeological excavations in the Near East and Egypt?
For my husband, and I was there myself. I catalogued items for him, and I didn't show him off like a trophy
face.
at cocktail parties. But my son was one of them. The worst kind. The kind that sucks not only the money, but also the life right out of a person.
May I
Dude, she's got some-
take my leave?
You may.
She blames him for her husband's death, I bet. That's what it seems
We
like.
don't know
just now.
anything about the circumstances of her husband's death, do we?
No.
And what was our theory? Was it her husband was the original Raven or her son?
I don't know. I think the
Her
husband,
son,
because
wasn't it?
because the butler's too old, and she would know that it was him. It can't be anyone on the ship. If the son or father is included in this story at all, and not just some backstory.
Yeah, but we also had the theory that her son was I think it was her son that was the original Raven, wasn't it? Because we were saying that like that was Matt's father or something. I can't remember. Okay, right. Well, we've talked to her. Let's talk again.
The
I
lady
guess,
is not a fan of shallow conversation, which I respect. I shouldn't talk to her unless I have something serious to say.
Okay. No time for pomposity. Salad tongs!
You need the
Oh,
salad
wait.
tongues?
We use these later.
Wooden salad tongs, just small enough to carry around unseen.
Oh, wait, no. We use the ice
ice,
thingies
yeah.
later. Okay. So maybe that's going to give us what we need to get in?
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to
What
hit
we
space
need to
here.
get
Make
in.
sure we didn't miss anything. Okay. Look, you got to stop.
What? I didn't say anything.
Was that's what she said, joke?
No,
or am I?
no. I was just repeating.
I'm
No
looking at
use
you
worrying about
knowingly.
him now.
Mm-hmm. He's sitting right next to me, by the way, audience.
I'm bowing my head slightly, looking at you with my eyes tilted up.
He's
Oh, look at this guy. He looks so depressed. Wait, lady! Lady! No, I want to talk to the guy. Oh my god.
She's
We have to
walking
walk all the
so
way back.
slow too.
I know, and I can't do squat. Alright, there we go. And now go back down. I just realised that this is where the stairs are. It's really weird to see from this camera angle.
That's poor
Alright,
game
let me go
design.
down.
Poor game design. This game is garbage.
Everyone's a critic, Matt. It's easy to be a
This
critic.
game is so boring. Oh, I can't take a highly production story with plot
highly productioned story.
with plot holes and I don't know.
A handsome
People
man
complaining.
and a talented musician, but he doesn't seem very happy.
Interesting observation.
Hello, Mr. Kreutzer.
Do you want to have a go at me, like the old witch in there?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Now is not the best time.
I wonder what his story is. I do want to know, because like he's been vindicated basically the whole way through this thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember even back on the train we're like suspecting him of stealing the purse and stuff?
But
Maybe
did he
we
do?
never figured that out.
Yeah, I think he did though.
Well, we don't know. There was an achievement to figure it out, and we never did. We had that side thing where we could have looked in his case with Matt, but we like missed it.
No, someone stole the purse and we found out who it was and now we have forgotten.
No, we never found out who stole the purse, dude. We never found anything out about the purse.
I think so.
We missed it completely.
Someone will say in the comments if we found out. We found
We
out
didn't
about
find
something. Yeah, I think we did. We found out about
We
something.
found out about a lot of stuff, but not the purse. I can show you the achievements right now. We did not find the purse. I promise you. We didn't
No.
find
I'm
out
talking about
anything
like in the
it.
second episode or something like that, or third. Something happened, and we're like, oh yeah, you remember that? But
Yeah, that was just a deal on the train.
his story.
Okay. Well, hold on. I want to talk about Lady Westmacott too.
I just wanted to tell you that I really loved your music, and that Lady Westmacott did not have the right to speak to you like that.
Really? How do you know? You don't know me.
Then, did she have the right?
No, she didn't. That cynical old witch enjoys exposing the weaknesses of others. Although we all have them. She as well. She lusts for recognition and acts as though it weren't so disgraceful. She rejects prizes and awards with snide remarks, but she's angry when others receive them. She needs to know that she's better than others.
You seem to know her quite well.
I've only met her once or twice, but I know her son and some of her friends. One friend of hers supported me for a long time. No one is brave enough to say it to her face, but everyone hates her.
Her or her success?
Oh, dude, I like who we're playing. I like.
Yeah,
Miss
she
Mayers.
got real for a second. You heard?
Yeah, this is really interesting because I've always been on her side, but oh man, I love this so much. Okay, his
You're
story.
so talented. Why aren't you performing on the world's great stages?
Fate, perhaps. Or bad luck. My parents opened every door for me and my sister and expected corresponding careers.
Overambitious parents who force their children to play music?
No, it wasn't like that. I loved it. I loved to play the violin. They didn't have to force me. I wanted to do it on my own. I
is
thought
all
I would
past
achieve my
tense.
goals if only I worked hard enough. But it was not to be.
What happened, man?
What happened?
In a more dramatic story, I'd say that I broke my hand just before my big break. Or that I was rejected because of my nationality or my name, or that I was brought down by a conspiracy. But nothing like that ever happened. I practiced like mad. Got better and better. Really good. But nothing happened. The right people never heard me. I was never in the right place at the right time. Can you imagine how it feels to always be on the cusp of a breakthrough? To be just one evening away from becoming an overnight sensation? To see how other, less talented violinists pass you by because you just aren't lucky enough?
How terrible.
For every star in the limelight, there are a dozen more that burn out unseen, fading month by month. I didn't want to be one of those people who waste their lives chasing dreams without realizing that they're unattainable. If I couldn't have the life that I always dreamt of, and that my family expected from me, then at least I could have the next best life.
And what would that be? I really like this because that's so realistic, you know, like
Yeah.
there are an awful lot of talented people out there that just don't get recognition and it just fades away. You know, it's so true. Like bands and stuff I know as I was growing up, all kinds of things like that.
The next best
best life.
life.
Mansions, limousines, parties. Everything you could wish for. Though none of it belongs to me.
The lady called you a freeloader.
An ugly word, but maybe not so far from the truth. I move with the rich and famous, and at first glance, I live exactly the life my father always wished for me. A carefree life, easygoing. And I play the violin, which I always loved to do.
But it's not really like that.
It's empty. My life is just a shell. A show, and everyone knows it. I loved something once, and I burned for it. But now, the violin is just an accessory for practicing my real profession.
And your family?
How could I ever look them in the eyes? A failed violinist who gave up.
Dude, like I don't know. I'm feeling for this guy right now.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for you?
Isn't it obvious? My hands are starting to shake from alcohol. What will be left once I lose my good looks? I'll have nothing then. And so I'll put an end to it all.
You can't say things like that.
With my father's pistol. I always have it with me.
Oh.
It's gone.
Oh.
Fate won't even grant me a quick death.
Don't you think you can still make it?
No. It's too late now. The real question is, did I give up too quickly back then?
I don't know.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye, Mr. Kreutzer.
Wow, that was a really good conversation.
Yeah, this is the music as well. I was enjoying the soundtrack. Huh?
And if you
Oh
found that
my
boring,
God.
you should quit on life.
The Notebook, baby.
Grab your uncle's Gun. Okay, that may be going a little bit.
Oh, I have missed this.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
My role. A successful thief is one who can blend into a crowd, someone you don't notice. In that sense, I'm not predestined to be a thief. I stand out, at least in these parts. It's only my people's prejudices that protect me. They'd expect me to snatch a purse, but no one would take me for a master thief. It's the thing with the notebook is it's so hard to know who's talking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a page here called Alex, and we've never met a character with that name before. Oh, snap! Oh, this is her. We're playing as Alex at the moment. That's her name.
Yeah.
She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I never understood that expression until Alex happened. It's a strange feeling. You suddenly have the feeling that someone else is just as important or more important than your own life. Suddenly you're not thinking, what do I want, but rather what does she want? Or better yet, what do we want? We met in the south of France, the rich daughter of a good family and the Arab waiter from her hotel. Oh, okay. Neither of us were what we appeared to be, and we both noticed it soon. Birds of a feather. Patricia Mayers was the role she was playing then too. I think she liked Patricia. Alex is very smart, and Patricia Mayers is a vacation from that intelligence. Yeah, because she's like a dumb facade. Oh, and now it's her perspective on him. Adil, what I like about him isn't his good looks. And it's not that he's a skilled thief, that he's clever, or that he loves me. It's his character. He has many reasons to be cynical or bitter, but he's not. He enjoys life. He sees the positive in all people in every situation. I think that is such an important trait to have and that everyone should strive for. Like, it's so easy to be cynical and bitter, but like, it's really, really cool to see someone that's always positive. Do you know what I mean?
Right, because he's so positive about Itch.
Yeah, well, like, you see him in that room earlier. You see him in that room earlier, just sort of laying back, like, whatever. You know, he's been, like, tied up in a box and had all this crap go wrong. And he's just like, oh, it's cool. I never thought about children until I met him. He'd be a fantastic father. He'd teach our children to have a positive outlook on life, not to let circumstances grind them down. He'd give them everything they need to live satisfying lives. I like this, because they like each other for reasons that don't come to the first time.
No one's going to get hurt.
I'm going to do you a favor and not read all of this right now, but we will go to it later.
All right, okay. So are we going to actually get to the actual stealing?
No, there's more to talk about with David Kreutzer.
I don't want to leave him alone with his dark thoughts, but I don't have time to care for him either.
Dude, this guy could commit suicide. We have to sit with him.
Dude, he doesn't commit suicide. We saw the future, all right? We came back.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Damn it. Yeah, okay. We have seen the future. So my prediction for what's going to happen here, we're going to go in the vent. We're going to try and swap the jewel. Who lifted the gun off him already, by the way? It must have been Gebhardt. Gebhardt's already lifted the gun off of this guy.
Yeah, he's drunk. Anyone can lift it off. A baby can lift it. Even maybe Westmacoff is responsible. She rolled her way in there and killed the Baroness.
Do you think we're going to get stuck in the room and Adil comes up to let us out or something?
I don't know. How would you know?
Because why is Adil up here? Adil's missing right now, but he's up here in a second. As soon as we go in this vent.
No idea what kind of flag this is. But the pole it's attached to could be very useful one day. It's about 80 centimeters long and looks quite stable.
Dude, earlier when I said, I can MacGyver stuff better than this, do you remember?
Yeah.
I actually looked at this flag and I was going to make a sarcastic comment that I could MacGyver something with the flag. And now we actually have to MacGyver something with the flag.
Nom nom nom.
Because that wasn't there before, do you remember?
Yes, it's sturdy. But it's also too cumbersome to carry around.
Yeah, it's cool, lady, don't worry. We're going to put the coin on the end of it and then we're going to... use pole with... tongs.
Tongs?
Break cover
open.
There's
no gap to put the pole in. I can't force the cover open.
Okay. Use salad tongs with... combine penny with salad tongs.
I can jam the penny in and make an improvised screwdriver.
Yeah, awesome.
The penny? I thought the penny was something special.
Dude, we don't care. We're just MacGyvering. Live to MacGyver all day, every day.
Oh my god.
MacGyver as hard as possible, as often as possible.
Wait.
MacGyvering.
It's like her father didn't mean anything to her. Like, forget it. Just
dude, it's
shove
a coin.
it into tongs.
She might just not be one for sentimentality.
I just hope that this is the right shaft.
That's what she said. Let's go down.